This is CCTV, the nonstop pop show where we provide our unfiltered, honest opinions on global pop music. And today, we're talking again about Steps. Yay!
Yeah.
So their 30th anniversary is fast approaching. So we're going to keep making our way through their discography with our album reviews. So we have done Step 1, we've done Steptacular, and then we skipped ahead and did What the Future Holds Part 1 and 2. And of course, we interviewed Steve Anderson about the What the Future Holds tour as well. We went through every single song on the set list. So definitely go check that out if you haven't. But for now, today, we're going back to 2000 and doing Buzzz.
That is right. And Buzzz is Step's third studio album released in October 2000 in the UK and the summer of 2001 in Asia, Australia, and the US through Jive Records. It followed the massive success of Steptacular and arrived at the height of the group's commercial peak. And the album debuted at number 4 on the UK's album chart and was certified double platinum, signifying over 600,000 copies shipped in the UK and achieved success around the world.
And musically, the album marked a maturation in image and sound for the group, with the group branching out from Pete Waterman and getting contributions from other writers and producers. And the album leans into disco revival, Latin pop, and of course, that late 90s, early 2000s dance pop. But of course, they maintained the tightly choreographed high camp pop identity that defined Steps. And each of the 5 members got to contribute to the writing of a song also.
Oh, we're finally in the room. So let's get into it. We're going to dive into the production, vocals, visuals, and performances of each song, and then drop our individual ratings. And of course, you are free to join us. That's part of the fun of this show. But viewer discretion is advised. Your fave will be criticized.
Oh. Okay, so let's talk about, we have a couple album covers actually for this album to talk about. Yeah. We have the UK version of the album where we get them in this like futuristic blue tunnel situation.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think of the UK cover?
Okay, so the UK cover, I feel like
I don't love it.
Okay, hear me out. If you guys have ever seen any kind of like early 2000s or like whatever kind of like cartoon that was like an Asian character or like a white blonde haired character, those two will always be the ones with color in their hair. So I feel like this reminds me so much of like Code Lyoko or like maybe Digimon or something. It's just very futuristic, like we're stepping into the future. Buzzz as an album title is very interesting because it's like, you know, the buzz, the beehive is buzzing. You gotta input Beyonce. The beehive is buzzing. The beehive is buzzing. Okay. But yeah, I like the title. But again, it's just giving like, you know, dystopian future, but like there's like cool kids inside the club and we're gonna see. I don't know. It's okay. I don't dislike it. I don't love it. I just feel like the other album covers, I feel like I liked a little bit more. I mean, they were just heads, floating heads, but we like the floating heads.
Yeah, I would say the British cover, there's something about it where clearly their styling has changed. It's not as bubbly and bright as the last 2 albums were. But I don't know, there's something about it that doesn't fully land for me, and I'm not sure what it is.
It isn't cohesive.
Maybe that.
Yeah.
But then you get to the European international cover with them all in black in this like very blank faces.
Yeah, very solemn, very.
And it's almost too mature.
Yeah.
But it doesn't match the album, but I like the picture. They look really good.
No, they look delicious, but they look like a band. Like we want to play instruments, like really serious.
Yeah, it doesn't match. Like, can you imagine buying this album, like, and then you're expecting like some big dramatic kind of situation, which to be fair, these songs are pretty big and dramatic, but maybe not in the way that this image is giving. Yeah. I think Better the Devil You Know is not what I'm getting from this album cover. Then you have the Japanese album cover, which is like this yellow photo shoot situation.
Okay, so it's given like, you know, senior photos and like these are the cool kids that they were always hung out together. Like as we go on, we remember, you know, like it's okay. I just feel like for them to have gotten this far and to be adults, like the pictures aren't giving. I would say the UK version takes it for me. Aside from like the styling issues, like if it would have been all black but Lee's wearing a suede black jacket, and then Lisa has on a black shirt with sequins with, if it would have been all black, then
Ooh.
maybe. But I think because it's like disjointed colors and textures, it's just not giving. But I would say it's probably the better option because I feel like we like the all black situation because they match. Like everyone's kind of on the same wavelength. This
Yeah.
one is cute. It's cute. It's cute, but it's giving giant headshot.
Yeah. I mean, look, I actually like some of the single covers from this era. Like I maybe like the Here and Now cover with
Okay.
some of the sunglasses and stuff,
Yes.
where some of them are looking away and stuff.
Yeah.
I kinda love that. Yeah, I think I like the single covers more than the album covers this era.
Not strong. Did you buy this album?
Yes, I have both the UK version and the international version
Oh,
because the international version had Human Touch on it, which I did not have. So I
oh.
literally bought it again just for one song.
You know what? Fans like you keep artists like me alive. Thank you.
Yes, which if you like Human Touch and you wanna hear us talk about it,
Oh.
we will talk about the bonus tracks exclusively on Patreon, so come join us at patreon.com/cctvpops.
Mhm.
Well, let's start with the standard version of the album.
That's right. Uh-huh. And we're gonna start with Better the Devil You Know. Better the Devil You Know. I don't know why I'm singing the harmonies. I don't even think that's the actual harmonies inside the song, but it just sounds right in my head.
I
So
think
let's
that's
get into
right.
it. It is right. That's right. Better the Devil You Know. It was done by Pete Waterman, Carl Twigg, Mike Stock, and Mark Topham. And this is a cover of the Kylie Minogue 1990 classic and released in December 1999 as a double A side with Steptacular's Say You'll Be Mine, which peaked at number 4 on the UK singles chart. And a music video was not filmed for this song, but there is a live performance footage video from the Next Step tour used instead. So that's why I'm dressed up as. I didn't do the full red because thumbnails of this is gonna go crazy. We're not gonna have people think I'm like possessed. But yes, before we get started, what is the UK's obsession with devil horns? I
Yeah,
mean,
we're gonna need one of our British listeners to fully explain this to us.
yeah. For you
But
guys who have
yes,
so many,
every single pop concert I've ever been to in the UK, there's always people with devil horns,
it's
always.
so I guess it was like a little naughty night moment, Like I mean, Protestant religions came from the Lutheranism came from there, Catholic certain versions of Catholicism. I don't get it, but go off. No, no, no tea, no shade. I just,
Yours are pretty cool.
yeah, rhinestone. Isn't it cute?
Yeah. When we go see Steps for their 30th anniversary, you gotta bring those.
I should. And then we're also going to go see Take That. So I'm gonna bring them then too.
Yeah.
Eh.
Nice.
All right. So
Okay.
back to the song
Better the Devil You Know. So, of
now.
course, we know Kylie's version as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a fantastic choice. Obviously, Pete Waterman's catalog, he
Mhm.
wanted to choose from something he's done before. And I think they did a great job actually with the choice.
Mhm.
It is objectively a great pop song, you know? And the one that they decided to choose, it already has those backing vocals that are made for the boys to do.
Yeah.
Vocally, it's right where the girls kind of where their tone sits, you know? So I think as a cover, it's a great choice.
Yeah.
And I actually do know Steps' version better than Kylie's version because,
Uh-huh.
I became a Kylie fan like more in her parlor phone days. So like her early 90s stuff was more retroactive for me. Like after I became a fan, I kind of knew her stuff. Um, so I think I'm actually more connected to Steps' version. It's definitely more Euro dancey in the production compared
Mhm.
to Kylie's, but I
Yeah.
think I like the variety and vocal texture between the three girls. I like the boys doing all the background vocals and stuff. Um, I like both versions, but yeah, I think I just am connected more to the Steps one.
Mhm.
But yeah, big shout out to Lisa in that second verse. She sounds great.
Yes.
Her belt is actually quite strong. It's not as natural, I guess, as Faye and Claire's, but she does bring a quality that's different from them. So it's always refreshing when you hear her sing something, I would say.
Yes.
And then also just the phrase "better the devil you know." I feel like as a kid, I had no idea what that really meant.
Mm.
But now as an adult, I'm using that word now, like in
Okay.
current life situations where I'm like,
Yeah.
is the grass actually greener on the other side, or better to just stick with what I know?
Yeah. Yeah. I know so bad. It's like I like the theme of this song. It's just like, you know what? I'll stick with your bum ass over here with some bum I don't even know. You know? Yeah. Say you won't leave me no more. She said, stop leaving. Come back. Stay here. What are you doing? And I think that is an interesting kind of concept. I can. There's so many of us. I don't care what anyone says, even if it's not a romantic reason. We all stay for something because we're just like, you know what? Damn, if I have to restart from zero at something else with someone else, I don't know if it's worth it. I'm gonna stick this crap out. And I do appreciate that. I do remember hearing this song first, but as a diva house lover, I would say like Kylie's more only because I just love how like R&B-ish it sounds as well. Like
Yeah.
I can hear I'm Every Woman in that, you know? I think that's the reason.
Mm.
But it's just so funny because Kylie was dancing her little booty off. She was kicking and smacking. You know, I also love
Yeah.
her dance too. But yes, I think the clean lead vocals, tight group stacking in terms of how they're delivering. I mean, the song is already written this way, yeah, sure. But again, when you actually have the bodies for the voices, it just feels a little bit more impactful. And it has the kind of bright enunciation that sells camp without sounding like a parody. Because there is a song on this album that I feel like feels a little bit like a parody, like a little bit of a lampooning. We'll get there.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I know. Okay. These little horns got me acting up, y'all. I'm sorry. But yes, I feel like this is a very big room pop cover, peachy, punchy drums, glossy synth layers, and a tempo that keeps the stage ready. And I think that's what keeps it different. It doesn't sound like Kylie because it's not Kylie, it's steps. You're gonna get energy, you're gonna get these bright sounds. It's built for choreography and crowd participation. But yes, I feel like at this point though, because they are different enough and I know the songs. I'm okay with both, obviously, but I
Mhm.
can't hear anyone else but these 2 artists doing it.
Ooh.
You know, because 'cause I'm just like, "Who's gonna sing this?" I mean, like, okay, unless you do, like, a little stripped down, like, lyrical dance competition, you know, version of you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
"Don't forgive and for" you're like, "Girl, get off the stage." Beautiful lines, beautiful lines, beautiful turns. Um, but again, I love the core idea of choosing familiar pain over unknown lands, and it's in a mature opening, a very mature opening for a group evolving past the bubblegum. So,
Mm.
out of the W, no, and sure. It's true.
Mm. What
Yes.
did you think of some of the performances and the choreography through the years? Yeah. What do you call this? Hand
This hand shimmy moment,
washing,
I
hand
don't
shimmy?
not their best movement. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think it's their best movement of the shaking.
Yeah,
It's not their pedal to the W, no. But, you know, I
but
don't
you remember it.
yeah. Damn. You're right. You're so right. I think overall the evolution has been really good. They seem to really enjoy performing the song too. I remember watching the was it the O2 London performance at at your house, and I was like, oh my god, yes, yes, the performance. So it's grown on all of us in a way. Like they don't it doesn't feel like they're doing a cover when they perform it. And I think that's really important. Like it's
Yes.
become part of their identity and they like really sat with it. And then like, you know, as it's gotten older, we got the Vogue like remix that we talked about with
Mm.
Steve. Mr. Steve. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I think it's evolved in a way where it's like now it's not so cheesy,
Yeah.
you know? So I do appreciate that for sure.
Yeah. Also, we have to note,
Yes.
they did the updated Vogue rap before Beyoncé did.
I'm in tears. Yes, this is true.
Beyoncé stole another idea. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Um,
The camera movement so look, the camera, like, zoomed in a little bit when I was like this.
I will say I do wish we did get a proper music video because I think they probably just do something really silly with it. But the performance video is fun. Like
Yeah.
their tours back in the day, there was just
Haunt my dreams.
joy.
Oh, yes, yes, but they also haunt my dreams, like the giant heads. I'm good with that, though.
That was a different tour.
I know. You said tours. I just
That's
lumped that
true.
one in there.
That's true. But yeah, I think the original choreography is fun. There's like the slow walking,
Mhm.
and then the choreography, it's like there's a
Yeah.
lot of arms and pointing and stuff. I think it's fun. And yeah, it's
Yes.
not their best choreo, but it's memorable.
It's still
Like
very
I was
fun, yeah.
saying. And yeah, I think the song has developed really well. Like it has
Mhm.
such a good energy to it live. And yeah, they really they own it. It's not
Yeah.
a cover for them for sure. So yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So what do you rate this one?
Okay, so for this one, not my favorite, not my favorite, not my favorite. I'll give it an 8.5.
Okay, I'll go 9. Next is Stomp, done by Bernard Edwards, Carl Twig, Mark Topham, Pete Waterman, Nile Rodgers, and Rita Campbell. And this samples Everybody Dance by Chic. And it was released as the lead single from the album in October 2000, and the song hit #1 on the UK singles chart.
Yes, okay. You know, I can understand why you like disco so much. Your life was full of it.
My life was full of it. Correct.
Oh, man, I think here is another example of, like, group vocals are present, being used to their full capacity, chantable phrases, the feeling of everything, uh like, everything about the song feels like a party invitation. I love the harmonies throughout the vocals, and then the flourishes of strings and other production elements throughout, and then still the chorus sounded big, so I think that is a testament to the vocal production here. It's like, you have all these layers coming in that could be considered, quote, unquote, "too much," but the harmonies were brought in a really nice way just to kind of, add a little emphasis to certain words, add a little bit of oohs and ahs here and there, some little that is not what the strings were doing. I'm not a violin, but I appreciate them coming in and out. So by the time we get na 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 na, you're like, "Oh, I remember this chorus when I was like a kid," or like, "I remember this chorus when you know, I was in college," if it was your parents' parents, whatever. But there's like like a generational groove going on, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the headline is the Chic Connection. And we love that. It's a modified version, and you can hear that disco DNA in the guitar and the bass. And it's never a bad thing. Also, I'm starting to think now that the dude that tried to cancel disco back in the day was mad that the baddies wouldn't dance with his raggedy butt because he couldn't hit the hustle back in 1979. Remember that day when they all went to that baseball field and tried to burn all the records?
Yes.
Y'all are some haters. Y'all are some haters. But now I look at the demographic, I was like, right, because you couldn't catch a groove. It's okay. But yes, I love this one. It's just fun. It's choreographed catharsis, epic escapism for everyone. And
Mm.
and and I think I also love the video, but we're gonna talk about it in a few. But I think
Yes.
overall the message was true. Like, thank God for the weekend. TGIF. Like,
Yes. I also think, like, this is the lead single from the album, right? And I think
yeah.
it actually set it up really well. Like, this whole idea of they're finally kind of evolving their sound a little bit. And while, yes, this is still kind of the same players, right? It's like Pete Waterman and team,
Yeah.
but bringing that sample and getting that kind of funk in there, it does mature their sound a little bit, actually. The whole thing is just a bit slicker, a bit more polished. Like, they're
Ah,
no longer going to the middle school dances, they're, like, going to the clubs now, you
yeah.
know? So
Yeah.
I think it was actually a very smart choice, actually, to kind of bring their sound
Yeah,
a
upgrade a little
little bit
bit.
more. Yeah, 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 just
Yeah,
a little bit
yeah.
older. Yeah, the lyrics are super simple, right? But relatable. Because yeah, like you said, thank God for the weekend.
Yes.
Now let's go and enjoy life.
Yes, get on up
Um,
and dance.
yeah, and yeah, I think the chorus is so fun, like, built for a sing-along. It goes off live as well. Like, it is such a joyful song. Like, it's really hard not to smile at the very least. If you can't move your body, at the very least, the song makes you smile,
It
you
feels
know?
like
And I love H and Claire doing the bridge
yeah.
here.
Thank God
Um,
for the
bum, 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 bum. Yes.
weekend.
And yeah, I love the production there too, like the way it pulls back. It's all very dramatic with the bass
Yeah.
line and the strings and everything. But yeah, I really like this one. It just, yeah, it always makes me happy, I would say.
Yes.
But yeah, what do you think of the music video?
The music video, I was a little bit confused at first because I was like, "Y'all a little too old to be playing, like, don't mess up my car," I was like, I'm like, "It's giving
Well, they were,
parent."
I was thinking they were like assistants.
No, no, that totally makes sense. And I was just like, "Oh my gosh." But aside from that, for this to be the lead single, if I were Lisa and I was just getting my teeth fixed and y'all keep zooming in, I'm like, back up. Like, dang it. I'd be so bad. She is so cute. But I was just like, dang. And then they have a scene every time someone's sitting in that dang love seat, all they do is this. I'm singing my lines, I'm moving my head, I'm singing my lines, I'm moving my head, not bobbing my body, not doing anything else. And I was like, oh my God. So things like that I didn't care for. But like the story,
Brilliant.
thank you. Thank you on my next album. But yeah, it's just a little annoying because it's just like, why are we not moving? Like there wasn't like no, you know, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
no
they just
neck going. They were literally just like they're probably told by the director to just like
sitting in a
be
chair,
still.
like but aside from that, like, no notes, like, it was just fun. I will say, "Ha, ha, 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 LOL" to Lee, because that man didn't even try lip syncing. He said, "I'm here for the hot." Like, "You're
This
welcome."
was his protest era.
Yeah, he
You'll
said,
notice it throughout almost the whole all the music videos here. He was
"Oh,
like, "I don't hear myself in these songs. I'm
ooh.
not lipping in it."
Oh, really?" I think okay, because he was in there, I had to
That's
five,
what was
6,
happening.
7 Oh,
That's what was
wow.
happening. Even in the performances. I was watching some of like Top of the Pops and stuff. He was like, I'm not lipping any of this."
He said, "Forget y'all."
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I think it's so fun. It's also just so of its time
Yes.
in
Oh my
every
god.
way.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned the colors in the hair that's also on the album cover here. Like Lee's spiky
Oh my
hair.
god, it looks wild.
H has the bangs over
Yes.
his
H and
forehead.
his bangs.
Oh
The
my
sticky
god, it's
bangs.
just such a good time capsule
It
to
was.
the 2000s.
I feel like this video represents what Chris and I look like when we go out to parties and no one else is dancing, but we'll let it go.
Oh god. And also, I will say the dance routine though, this will be in my body for my entire life,
Go
you
ahead.
know?
Da, 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 make up your hands, come on. Get on up and
And
dance.
I'm
Yes.
sitting, so this
I'm
doesn't work.
gonna yeah, we're not synced, guy, we're not together, but he's hitting it.
Um, but yeah, it's from these types of dance routines that I learned like the basic disco grooves and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the whole routine, like even the verses and stuff, it's all like classic disco grooves. So it's all super easy to remember. And this is one of those where everyone joins along,
Oh
like
my
at the
god, I love that.
concerts and stuff. Oh my God,
Yeah.
you're gonna need to learn all the routines before we go to this tour next year.
I'm so excited. I'm like, "Calm down." It's like, excited baby, like
Oh God. But yeah, I love this one. I think it's a highlight in their career for
Mhm.
sure. Deserving of number one. So yes, I give this one a 10.
Yes, this is my 10 as well. Up next is Summer of Love, and this was done by Carl Twig, Mark Topham, and Pete Waterman. This was released in July 2000 as a double A-side with Steptacular's When I Said Goodbye, and the single hit number 5 in the UK singles chart. And I sang it really flat because it's high.
It's
Mhm.
so high.
I'd rather be at the bottom. Like,
Oh man. Well, I mean, this is a 10 from that intro alone.
oh, that's a plot twist. I mean, that's a spoiler, excuse me.
That intro is so good. That whole a cappella choir moment, it's just so dramatic.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But honestly, them going into this Latin pop situation, which was super hot at the time, if we
Yes.
remember, right?
Yes, so very
It does make sense for them for sure.
Mhm.
And production wise, it does balance the whole kind of Pete Waterman Euro dance situation
Eurodance.
with this kind of Latin pop moment.
Yeah.
But it is still a tad sexier than stuff they've done before.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think production wise though,
Mm.
the harmonies are so good. It's a lot, but I think that's what makes me love it. Like I think especially because we miss it so much now in
Oh
music,
my
you
god,
don't get
yes.
layers like this anymore, you
No,
know?
not really, no.
Yeah. And so I think it's cool, like, even in the chorus, like, you get the, "Ah," like, you have
Yeah.
that in the background too, and it's just especially now when they sing it live, it's like, it's all very
Oh.
powerful.
Right, right.
Yeah, a lot of great harmonies throughout, like, you have the second part of the verses being fully harmonized, right? You have H and Faye the first verse, and then H and Lisa the second verse. You even have H's bridge, which has a bunch of layers, and I love how Faye actually does the lowest harmony,
Yeah,
which I think is cool.
yeah.
Lee actually gets some little
Actually, that's wild.
O's here.
So,
He gets to whisper, what is it?
pienso que te
Pienso
quiero.
que te quiero.
Pienso que te quiero. He speaks French and Chinese. I better leave my friend alone.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. Um,
But
but yeah,
yes, I think that's a very sexy kind of like, yeah, we know some Spanish, throw something in there. It's better than like the quiero Taco Bell, so I'll take it. Like, pero, pienso que te quiero means like I think I love you. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, like, "I think I love you." I mean, if you like being, like, really boring, "I think I want you," but "I think I love you" is a little bit more like, yo te quiero." Um, but yeah, I think that "I love you" like, literally. But yeah, I think it's kinda like, "Oh, you flirting with me right now? Are you flirting with me right now? Oh my god." So, I love that line, very nice. But yes, literally my first note was this song. And if you're new here, if I say this song, it's probably gonna have a good rating. I think I do every time. This song. But yes, this song feels like an airy, sunlit delivery. More belting, more glow. Sunny feelings turn into a song. But yes, I feel like this song and the group overall, like, even the way it sounds, it feels like postcard warmth, like the wish you were here kind of vibe. You're like, damn it, I should have booked that flight. Like that's what it's giving. Like if you weren't at the party, you missed out. Kind of like even the video
Ooh.
was giving that kind of feeling, you know? Like it's a summer of love. Where were you? Well, at home. Right, you're at home, bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's singing from the same bright memory. Can you imagine it? Maybe it's you on a beach. Maybe it's you on a boat. Or maybe on a rooftop. Who knows? Maybe you're hooking up with somebody in Santorini. I don't know, but it's something. But again, I like this song. Also because it reminds me so much of Irene Cara's "What a Feeling." I can
Oh.
have it all, I'm dancing
Oh,
for a while.
yes.
Yeah.
Great reference.
Come on now. See now, as like a we both dance, but like I went to like a dance studio and the dance teacher I had was from Detroit, so she thought she was like Debbie Allen. She's like, I love Fame. So she made us dance to a lot of the Fame soundtrack. And I remember hearing this song and being like, oh my God, like, ah, like I was like, ugh. So it just stays in your head. And I feel like this song has that same kind of effect where it makes you think of a time, think of a moment. Um, and I think for me, the Latin Euro danceness of it all is fabulous. I think of I texted you last night. I was like, "Hey, really random, but
Yeah.
Justin to Kelly." This is from Justin to Kelly. If you guys have ever seen it, this would be a fun song on the soundtrack. You know,
Mm.
like right before Madness. Like this is like right before Madness happens. She's like, I don't,
Ooh.
you know, like everyone's having a good time.
Also, Kelly Clarkson would sing the crap out of the song. Can you imagine her belting that chorus? Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
Come on, y'all. You know it's kinda high for me, y'all. And she hits it. I just get like, I get teen rom-com from this, not a bad thing, like High School Musical, even if you wanted to take it back further. But yeah, I like this song.
Mm. What do you think of the music video and the
Ooh,
dance
I love
routine?
I love it. I love it. I love when any kind of ooh, my horn. If it don't look thanks.
It's
Okay,
falling off.
hang on. But yes, I think that, any video that can masterfully double their artists, I love, and there's so many of them, and then so many dancers, and they managed to make it look as seamless as it could have been in the 2000s, you
Yes.
know? It's giving, like, you edit, remove the background and cap cut, it's giving that sometimes. You kinda see
Yeah.
the edges soft. It don't matter. Back in 2000, that was revolutionary. Y'all need to mind your business. I love the video. Also, Claire, delicious. She looks so
Mm. With the
delicious.
ponytail? You like the dark Claire or the light Claire?
Ooh, it's okay. Dark Claire, honey, first of all, Claire, she wasn't, like, thick, like, "Oh my gosh, she's thick, da, da, da." But honey, that body was giving, okay? I love Dark Claire's, like, little cutout and the ponytail, so I'm gonna give it to Slick I'm gonna give ooh, but then the bob, depends on the day,
Mm.
depends on the day, but I'll take 'em both. ¿Por qué no los dos? You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
But yes, did you have a favorite look or, like, a favorite moment in the video?
Ooh, I mean, I just love the focus on the dance routine. I do remember saying that people thought it looked like a Gap commercial,
Oh,
like the
yes,
because it's like all the really saturated colors for
yes,
like the good
yes.
steps, I guess.
Oh my god, yes. It looked like look, our brand is closed for the season, you know, like
Yeah.
or Old Navy. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, I appreciated the focus on the dance routine for like
Yeah.
almost the whole first half at least.
Mhm.
Because it's a really dynamic dance routine and them having all those dances around them, like it created such a good energy. And
Yeah.
the way the dance routine is, it's like a very dynamic dance. Like you
Mhm.
have like a lot of arms, you've turns, you've moving around. And so it was very impactful seeing it in such a big group.
Yeah.
And then again, it was almost a great way again to remind everyone, yes, we're still that kind of bubbly steps, but we're also cool.
Right,
So
we're
that it's
older
like,
now.
yeah, so it's kind of funny. Like if you think about this album as a transitional album,
Yeah.
this totally makes sense.
Mhm. Ooh,
Uh,
so what do you rate it?
Ooh, I also give this a 10.
It is my 10 too. Up next, It's the Way You Make Me Feel. This was done by Jorgen Elfolson and David Kruger. Released as a single in January 2001, hitting number 2 in the UK singles chart. Unfortunately, due to a small number of copies being made available a week early, the single actually hit number 71 the week before, meaning if those people had just waited, they may have actually hit number 1 the week after. The
Damn.
track, Too Busy Thinking About My Baby, was credited as an A-side on the single with the Motown Mania performance used as the music video. Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
I remember what you said about this song in our Can't Stop the Pop collaboration pop-off episode.
What did I say?
Yeah, but I'm curious if your opinion has changed, but I'll give my opinion first.
Sure.
But yeah, so I really like this song. I
Mhm.
do believe we differ in this. First off, this is their first single not produced by Pete Waterman and team.
Mhm.
Now it's gone to like the Swedish pop team here.
Yes.
But I think the good thing about that is it still feels like it's written for them.
Mm.
Like you have the dynamics of the boys and the
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
And I think vocal distribution wise, I think they did a really good job actually for all 5 of them.
Mhm.
But I do think this is a great example of just that naughties pop song. Like it's super catchy.
Yeah.
It's kind of cheeky and naive with the lyrics. There's a lot of drama on the production with like the affected strings and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you could totally hear like a Britney singing this, you
Mhm.
know? Yeah, I love Lisa's delivery here. She
Yes.
sounds so sincere and innocent and sad
Yeah.
in both verses.
Yeah.
It's so good. And of course, the bridge as well. You get H starting it off, and then Lisa gets to end the bridge leading into Claire's
Yes.
big
Big
note. So
note.
again, it's just nice to hear like a more unexpected vocal distribution here compared to, I guess, what Pete
Mhm.
Waterman tended to do.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just refreshing to have them work with some new people. Shout out to Claire's operatic moment as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like the song. I also think like I've gotten to experience it live a few times. It was
Mhm.
acoustic on the Party on the Dance Floor tour. It was, with the kids coming out to sing it with them as
That's
well.
cute.
So
Yeah.
like it's been a really nice moment live. So yeah,
Yeah.
I really like this one actually.
Okay. So what did I say before? What did I say?
I just remember you not liking it.
Oh, that's right. So if you guys Can't Stop the Pops and CCTV did a collaboration where we did like Steps versus the S Club Empire.
Uh-huh.
And this did come up. I will tell you now, my opinion probably has not changed as much. It's the way you make me feel. It's just for me, I feel like I hate the Swedish pop delivery that Faye was told to do. I mean, all of them really. It's the way that you make it. I just can't. It just makes the
Oh,
song feel like an
the Max Martin
SNL
kinda.
parody. Yeah, I don't need it. It feels like an SNL skit, you know?
Yeah. They
Enough.
don't sing it like that as much anymore now.
Even when they sang it live on Top of the Pops and Faye was, like, singing, like, in her natural voice, amazing. It sounded so good. Her voice sounded super smooth. Like, you guys are already grown adults to be singing in a baby voice when we already know you for how many albums deep, and then someone already has that sound. It just gave us a now, I was just like, "God." So, does it make it a bad song? No. But I just do not care for the vocal production there. I
Fair.
do also have a note about the call and response of the verses is wonderful because why have a co-ed group if they can't actually communicate sonically? So yeah, the lyrics are scandalous too. We haven't really
Mm.
gone into like explicit detail, but like having feelings for someone that is taken and then singing on this bright, hopeful kind of production, it's like, oh my God, just kind of like I'm kind of liking like you're spinning my world around. Girl, if you don't get your ass away from my man. Okay, like, it's just like, "Keep it can't hold get your ass away from my man." Like, jokes. I'm totally joking, but it's interesting
Mm.
how again, I think everyone, like, knows that it's Step's style, but it's crazy how you can sit there and have such a scandalous thing to say over this bright production. I just can't hold back. You better get away from my man. I'm joking, but
I'm
yeah,
gonna make you mine. It's not impossible.
No, you don't. 'Cause I should have sang the lyric. My bad. Sorry. I was sitting there like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But again, I think that's amazing that you have such romantic production. And meanwhile, it's about being someone's paramour. H and Lisa bridge combination. Didn't know I needed it. And also, H, Mr. H, Mr. H, great pop vocal. Like, not enough co-ed groups in contemporary pop spaces, including K-pop, have proper male vocalists in their lineup. Like, Steps, Liberty X, and then backwards, not forward, backwards. Yes.
Mm.
But now I'm like, girl, are you sing or are you just the rapper or whatever the hell you call yourself doing? I don't know. But yes, I love his voice, great voice. The live performances, no more nasal thing. And I appreciate it. And Claire not taking lead wasn't a loss. Now,
Yeah.
for this one, I was like, okay, do we need it here? Her parts just felt a little bit more earned as the song progressed. Love those. Love that. You know?
Yes.
But yes, great delivery. The music video also
Yes.
is a great delivery too.
Oh,
Because like
this music video is so good. This
it
whole
is.
like 1700s Dangerous Liaisons parody, well, not parody, just like a copy, I guess.
Yeah. Is that the concept?
It's
Dangerously handsome?
that's
It's
literally what the
amazing.
concept is.
I love that. I didn't peep. I was just like, okay, it's giving like, early whatever century that I can't really like identify right now. Like I was just like, that's so amazing. I love
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, I loved it. Like, I was intrigued by all the different couples that we were seeing. We got all their dancers involved. We had coupling between the
Yeah.
members. It was very scandalous. We had some partner
Mhm.
dancing ballroom situation as well. And then they're all like
Love
switching
those.
partners throughout it too. So I was like, wow, this really fits the song. It's great.
Shout out to the
I think they
choreographer.
looked great. Yeah.
Honey, if I had a little corset, I would say they all look like little versions of princesses. Like Lisa look with her little braces. Lisa looks so cute in her braces.
You love the braces.
She is so just want to squeeze her cheeks. She's so cute. I love cute things. I love cute things. But she looks so cute in her blue dress. It was giving Snow White. You have Faye in her yellow. It was giving I want to say like maybe Cinderella-ish. Because she didn't really
Mhm.
have a yellow dress with the blonde. I could
Yeah.
say Belle, but maybe Belle. Maybe Belle, maybe. But honey, Claire in the pink.
Mm.
She'd like Rapunzel, true princessa. The guys were guying, whatever, no offense. But like, beautiful, beautiful tuxes, beautiful cummerbunds, but the
Yes.
girls, gowns. I
Hmm.
love that.
Yes. And then, of course, for the What the Future Holds tour,
Oh my god.
then they did the whole Bridgerton treatment with the
Yes.
extra strings in the production. They did the full ball gowns. They did the fans. Very
Yes.
camp.
You guys have to if you've made it this far, it's like only like what 4 songs in, but watch our interview with Steve Anderson because like we could talk about this in great, great detail because as you can see, I'm like fiending and feral back here. So
Yeah.
just handle that, y'all.
All right. So I give this one a 10. I love it.
I give this one a 9. I just can't stand the freaking parody voice.
I understand. That's fair. Okay. Moving on to You'll Be Sorry,
Ooh.
done by Carl Twig, Mark Topham, and Pete Waterman. This
Mhm.
was released as a double A-side single with the albums Here and Now in June 2001, and the single peaked at number 4 in the UK singles chart. And Chantel now has a costume change as well.
Don't I always?
We got some pink sunglasses.
Yeah, yeah, guys, the reason I did is because, I mean, we're not talking about the music video. We're not talking about the music video yet, but like H has his sunglasses on more than
He does.
I was like, "Oh, this is a serious song. He's not showing his eyes. The
Mm.
baby blues are tucked away." I like this one. This is one of their cooler sounding tracks, I think for sure. And H is holding it down. Now, mind you, I can't see my note because I'm blind without my glasses. Yo, give me a second. Um,
The glasses are dirty, people.
not even just that. I just can't. Hang on, I gotta get close.
Are you squinting behind the glasses?
Hold up to the CCTV pop show. I can't see. Can't see shit. But you know what? I'm here for this because attitude first. The glasses really not dirty. Damn. Yeah, they are.
They are.
Guys, welcome to the CCTV pop show. I can't see shit. My glasses are dirty. You gotta keep this. Oh, there's a lash on it? Damn. You gotta keep this in. It's amazing. This is a podcast, y'all. What can I say? But yes, attitude first. The tone matters as much as the melody. And I think it's that satisfying edge of like, I'm hurt, but I'm not helpless. Steps' clean delivery actually helps the confidence land harder, especially when it isn't shouted. Like, cause yeah, they could be like sitting there like singing their faces off, but they wait for the chorus. You'll be sorry. Like it's getting like
Yeah.
it's getting like furious, and I love that. I love the chasing rainbows you can't find line or chase rainbows you can't find. I love that line. Come on, like what does that mean? Because you've gone too far. Okay. Like, I love it. I love it. But yeah, I think during our collaboration episode with Can't Stop the Pop, I remember saying I enjoy the song because it's a mix of genres. Like it's Eurodance, there's pew, 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 pews going on, there's synths and stuff. And I love that thumping, pulsing beat. And there's even like this little drum and bass moment in the pre-hook. So I like that. I
Mm,
appreciate the weirdness of this, you know? And I think this
mm.
is a strong, like, or angry song. Because Deeper Shade of Blue was like really sad, but this is kind of like a sister song, in my opinion, to that, where it's giving that kind of like alien club moment, like,
Yes, this is a great part 2 to Deeper Shade of Blue. I actually love You'll Be Sorry. I think it
Mhm.
is one of the more forgotten ones among the Step singles.
Right.
However, I do think the group likes it, and, they still continue to include it in a lot of their set lists, which I appreciate. Um,
They know.
yeah, they know. They know. But yeah, this one, again, the drama.
The drama.
So much drama.
Yeah.
It's such a strong production. I mean, it's as Eurodance, I think, as you get with
Yeah.
this album, at least. But yes, it does have kind of the alien kind of situations
So
too.
far.
Um, yeah, I agree. I have the same note about H. Having him lead the verses, he sounds really good here, really smooth. Um, I like Faye doing those ad libs at the end too. Beautiful ad libs at the end, I will say.
Yeah.
But honestly, the best part of the song is just how petty the lyrics are and the way
Or
the chorus is produced. You have that same choir-esque kind of situation that's also in like Summer of Love, that's also
yeah.
in a lot of like these Pete Waterman songs.
Mhm.
But with these lyrics, like one day your sky's gonna rain.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's like, wow, my
okay.
God, this person really screwed you over. Like, whoa. Um, it's so fun to sing,
Yes, it is.
you know?
He screwed you over now. I mean,
And also, I think I mentioned this in the Can't Stop the Pop episode too. There
oh,
was definitely some drama with the song actually being chosen as a single.
oh, really?
So definitely go watch that episode because we kind of went back and forth with the boys talking about it. But I remember it was like supposed to be a fan vote, but it was very clear that that was like just not
Mm,
actually what was going to happen and that they had already chosen this song. There's also other stuff with like contractually Pete Waterman had to produce every single. So like they had, if they wanted to release Here and Now, they needed a Pete Waterman song as the A side, the double A side.
mhm.
So they only had so many to choose from. Like there's like a lot of like
Drama.
record label politics to it as
Well,
well. But I actually appreciate the song as a single choice and will always advocate for it. But yeah, what do you think of the music video? It is part 2 to Here and Now.
oh, yes. Yes, the Cosmic Lotus. I think I mentioned that.
Yes.
She said, I was like, yes. What is that? Is that freaking lotus? I love it. I don't, is it really a lotus? I think it's a lotus, right? It's a lotus.
I think it's a
Yeah, it's
lotus.
a lotus.
Yeah.
If y'all you need to be watching this. Stop cleaning. Because someone said, I listen to y'all when I clean. Stop cleaning. Come look at the screen real quick. Anyway, they were talking their mess, okay? I do enjoy the music video. I do appreciate that there wasn't like this crazy imagery, really, because the song is already kind of angry. It's already kind of petty, but they just look like they were cool. They were dancing. I do appreciate like the little distorted effect, like that
Mm,
double color during the dance scenes, and then the boys again, all the boys, not just H. Lee was in sunnies too. Everyone was just wearing sunnies, just because it's
mhm.
it's you can't see my eyes, you can't see my tears as I cry. It's giving that. They mean business, but also I wanna learn the choreography as well because it looks so cool. This choreography.
This is one of the cooler choreography moments for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The arm circles, you got the
Oh, yes.
cross. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
a lot of hits.
You know it already. Holy crap.
I know every single step stance routine. Like I will know all of these till my deathbed.
Like, Chris, you're like 100 years old. Tragedy. Oh no, he's gonna die. Let's just like, oh my god. And my ass would be like this right here. Oh, stop riling him up. No, he likes this. All right, so
Oh my god. Yes, I appreciate the music video. I mean, you can kind of tell the budget wasn't the highest for
right,
this.
right, right, right.
Like some of the shots of them on the platform, I was kind of like, okay, well, you probably maybe could have done something a little bit more than this. But
Okay.
the whole cyber situation matches the song.
Yeah.
You know, I think it is effective because the dance routine is so dynamic. So even though it's mostly performance shots, it's still fun to watch, I would say.
Yes.
But yeah, I give this song a 9.
I will match you with a 9. Moving right along to Learn to Love Again. And this was done by Andrew Frampton and Ian H. Watkins. So H wrote on this, y'all. And H performed it as his solo track on the Steps into Christmas tour. All
Which
right.
unfortunately, Steps into Christmas tour is the only tour that was never professionally filmed.
Whack.
I know.
Who
Someone
said-
released the tapes. Someone
I
has
mean-
to have a VHS tape of the screens, at
Right,
least.
right. Release the Snyder Cut, y'all. What y'all doing?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So as we noted, all the members got to write a song each for this
Mhm.
album. So we're at the
Mhm.
first one. This is H's.
Hate.
This one's okay for me. Again, a very dramatic moment. So I think leading in from You'll Be Sorry, I think the sequencing of this album is actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I
overall.
would say that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's very dramatic. Get that big booming drum hit. You got H going, "Forgive me," like right at the start with that like vocoder vocal. And then you get all these strings mixed in. There's like these electronic like whoops.
Whoops,
And then there's
yeah,
like cymbal
blips and
hits and
stuff, yeah.
stuff. I will say I enjoy the verse melody, actually.
Mm.
Very conversational.
Yeah.
H sounds really good there. The chorus melody is where it loses me a little bit. It's not a great melody for me.
Mhm.
I think he sounds good, but it just doesn't really do anything for me, unfortunately.
Either.
I will say though, even though these are quote unquote solo tracks, for most of these, and we'll get to the others later where we can get into the detail, but
Mhm.
at least the other members are present. Right.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear all the other members here. They all get these little ad libs and extra backing vocals. Lee, shout out to Lee. He gets this great ad lib in the second verse. And I'm just like, wow,
You're alive.
you really deserve to sing more.
Oh.
You know?
Huh.
Yeah, I do remember, and the reason I mentioned the Steps into Christmas tour, like not being filmed, I remember someone saying that this performance was like really campy and dramatic, and I just wish we could see it.
Lost. Was it Lost Media?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is Lost Media. I don't have too much to say about this song. Most of my sentiments match yours. I think when I first heard this song, I just thought about like the melodramatic K-pop song. Like, you think about second gen. This is so second gen.
Yes.
Like, I think this song has emotion. It has a groove, opposed to like this driving force that's presented in earlier tracks. But where it falls short is, like you said, the chorus, where it's just okay. It's not bad. It just starts to feel like a solo track on a group album, and I get it. It's supposed to be that, but it just feels so much like. I mean, at least it matches the rest of the album. I will say, kind of, it doesn't sound like an outlier. I think it does maintain the metallic digital situation that's happening on Buzzz. So I do appreciate it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. I will say though, Andrew Frampton was fun seeing his name. We've mentioned him a few times because he's worked with a lot of other albums that we've done. But I know one song that he did was "Break the Dawn" by Michelle Williams.
We break the dawn. We
So-
break the dawn. We break the dawn. I look you saying like as a soundtrack as you were talking, just in case, because I'm like, we're not trying to lose any kind of financial backing on this episode, y'all. YouTube is
So
tight.
yes, I love him as a choice to
Mhm.
collab with good members. But yeah, I give this one a 7.5.
Just a setting for me.
Okay, next up is "Never Get Over You," done by Nigel Butler, Ray Hedges, and Miss Lisa Scott Lee. And this was performed as her solo track on the Steptacular tour, which we do have footage of.
Yes. Oh my God, I found like, hello. I thought it was so cute. H was like, okay, so there's 5 members of the group. I can't do an accent. Don't come for me if you want to. 5 members. We have H, Lee, Claire, Faye, and the kids are like, Lynette! He's like, no, H, Claire, Lynette! Oh, that's right, Lisa. And I was like, don't do that. That's not. Like, that's not the intro that you thought that was. But go off. But yes, I do appreciate the song. The drama of the beginning, the organs, the bell tolling. It made me think of Tragedy, like the prequel of Tragedy, where Shawty knew
Yes.
the guy sucked and she still went with him, but like she knew from the beginning like he sucked. I was like, okay, girl, go off, I guess. But yeah, I think it's good to kind of have that, I guess, not a callback. And I don't want to call anybody lazy, so I'm going to say it's a callback to a sound that you've used in the past, you know. And the lyrics, I learned my lesson just when I thought I found heaven. Like she's like, I'm good, huh. But I'm not. I'm actually really obsessed with you still. And I'm like, girl, Phil, like, I thought I was.
Yeah, relatable.
Listen, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Or maybe you do know how good you had it, and you're like, I'm okay with this, but actually I'm not. I'm tweaking right now. Like, what the hell? Turn a whole chalant person into a tweaker. What? This is like the Eurodance version of I wish I knew how to quit you, you know?
Yes.
Where the yearning is still there.
Mm.
I do appreciate the Europop gospel of it all, the dramatic theatrical flourishes, the big drums, the glossy synths, and the cathedral mood at points. So I think not bad, but the question is the production too big for the person who is singing it?
Yeah, I do think this was a bit overproduced. There's a lot going on. Like the cymbal hits make me laugh so much in this because it's constant. Yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh. And then they put this effect on Lisa's vocal, which I don't love either.
Yeah.
It's like this, yeah, it's just like this filter that I don't think was necessary because I actually think she emotes pretty well, like naturally,
Yeah.
and that kind of removes some of that.
Mhm.
And she has a lot of textures as well, which also, yeah, it just gets lost a little bit when you put all that on. I
Yeah.
will say though, I think the chorus melody is good. It's very catchy.
Mhm.
And I think if you like Step's discography, this is in line with that, you know? Like
Yes.
it fits in well.
Mhm.
And yeah, the wedding synths and stuff. I mean, obviously, I wonder if that was also for the performance as well. Because I will say, with a lot of the Step solo tracks, some of them are only for the tour, you know? Um,
Mm.
and so I think they were also thinking about the performance in a way for sure. And that performance, which we'll talk about in a second, but that reveal that we get,
Oh, yeah.
like it goes from wedding to party, we get some acting.
Oh, God. You know, I had to do a costume change or 2 on my during my performance, but I don't think I'll ever rip my clothes off like that. That was hilarious.
Yes, I love the like church pews turning around and turning into
Into, like, a
party
thing.
booths.
Yes.
Yeah, club booths.
Yeah, like, they're sitting like I'm like, "Oh." I mean, hang
Yes.
on. Set design, go off, but the
No, I
whole, like,
loved it.
tearaway dress, like it was, like, a
The
warm-up suit for a
transition was
basketball
so
game,
funny. Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Lisa because obviously she was definitely singing live, I think, on the tour, but they like dubbed it over for like the live for the filmed performance. But they kept her ad libs because she was doing
"Ooh,
the
yeah."
most woo hoo yeah,
Yeah.
woo hoo yeah. I love it.
"Woo, woo." She said, "Can you woo, woo, woo?"
And she sounded great during those.
She
They didn't
did.
need to dub her over.
No, they did it. Michelle was so funny, though. I'm like, "What the heck? Okay, go on, girl." She's in there walking, "Woo, woo, yeah." She's so cute. I love her.
Me too. All right, so not my favorite, but not bad. I give it a 7.5.
This one I'll give a 7.5. Yes, I
Okay.
agree. Up next is Hand on Your Heart, and it was done by Andrew Frampton and Claire Richard, and Claire performed it as her solo track on the Gold Greatest Hits tour.
Hand on your heart on your sleeve.
Wait, question for you. Was this the
Mhm.
tour where they were like, "Hey, listen, we're done," and they still went out?
Yes.
Oh,
This was that filmed version. They literally split up right before that show.
so we're done here. What? We're done. Let's go. Like,
Yep. 5 minutes to stage.
like you just sitting there like with your mouth agape. Like, it's
Watching that show is fascinating because they did such a good job.
yeah, I remember you told me about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's
Mhm.
professionalism. I don't know if I mean, I
Mhm.
probably could. I think we could do it. We've been in worse situations.
We have.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at our first ballad of the album. We get a Claire solo moment.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like this one. I think the melody is really beautiful. I think the production is nice. It's very slick. You got this
Mm-hmm.
kind of heavy bass line. You got that kind of classic echoey snare drum, kind of snappy snare drum. You get this acoustic guitar. The song has a great build to it as well. Like obviously Claire is such a good singer,
Yeah.
so each chorus sounds a bit different. The second verse, it gets a bit more dramatic. The production amps up as well, and then you do get H and Faye doing some ad libs across the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think as a pop ballad, I think it's good. I think Claire's vocal makes it better.
Oh, okay, that's valid.
Yeah,
I mean, I have Claire as my note, my first note. Claire.
that's the only note. No,
Yeah, literally. Like, um, Claire is one of the best voices in British pop, especially in a group. Um, and she has such a good control of her voice. I would say like this song is not exactly the best display of her talent. Like, yes, there's some highs and some
yeah.
lows. Like, there's definitely some textures, but it's okay. And I think her textures definitely do save it. But I feel like it's very by the numbers for me. When I was listening to it, I was like, okay, all right, all right. I didn't skip it because it's her, but I was just like, okay. The lyrics I do appreciate. Hand on your heart on your sleeves. Are you telling me where when we're apart, you still believe we are meant to be? Love the sentiment on the track, okay? More ballad, credible, less wink, more sincerity, It's like
Mhm,
it's asking for clarity instead of begging. And Claire's voice demands of a sponge. That's why I like it. But
mhm,
yeah, it's okay. I don't know if I'm gonna
mm.
listen to it again. I can't sing it back to you right now. But I like her. So
Okay, fair. What do you
yeah.
think of the performance that she did?
She looks lovely.
Yes. I will say what always threw me off about it is they have the dancers pretending to lip sync over like these new background vocals because I guess
Yes.
they had to take Faye and H out.
That was weird.
And I was like, oh, they probably didn't need to do that.
It was weird. It was weird. Yeah, no, she looked beautiful though. Like
Okay, so what do you rate it?
I just want a 7.5. It's okay.
Okay, I'll go a little higher than the other two. I'll go an 8.
You know what, guys? Listen, if you are enjoying this episode a little bit more than I enjoyed the past 3 songs, you can totally follow us everywhere at CCTV Pops. And if you want to hang out with us even more unfiltered than this, join us and the CCTV crew for exclusive live sessions and the ability to help out future topics at patreon.com/CCTV Pops. And shout out to our Patreon members who we will mention at the end of this episode because this episode would not happen without y'all.
Hey,
Y'all keep the
yeah.
lights on. All right.
Yes. Okay, let's move on to Happy Go Lucky, done by Alex Greggs, Andy Goldmark, Brad Damon, and Rip Rock and Alex G.
And they call me happy-go-lucky.
Rip Rock. Why does that name sound familiar? Rip Rock.
Because they did No Strings Attached.
You
in
know
sync.
what? I have digital get down in my notes.
Yeah. You can totally hear it. If you
Yeah.
know that it's them, you're like, oh my God, the production style is like literally that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
fun. Okay. All right. Thank you for validating me. Appreciate you.
Mm.
So yeah, this one is interesting because it sounds like 2000s pop that was taking over our faves album. But unlike It's the Way You Make Me Feel, no offense to her, there's no baby voice or mimicry. And I think that's really important. You can have something sound like something without sound like someone else. The BGVs are my favorite. As a girl who wants to be in a girl group, I love the sub vocals throughout the verses. The chorus is okay, though. It's just okay.
Yeah.
I will say I just love how they sound on here, though. Faye. I said Faye.
Yeah.
I do want to say that I love how Faye sounds on this. Her voice is such a clear pop tone. It's so articulate.
Beautiful.
The lyrics, Jesus. It's about being miserable while in a relationship. Super real. So many people are in a relationship where they are, in fact, and I quote, dying inside. And listen, That line, I do my happy-go-lucky so well, I'm even fooling myself. Y'all, if you are in a situation like this, run, blink twice. I mean, it sounds like a song from one of those films where the wife has to stay with the husband because she's like financially dependent on him and she has to keep up appearances because like he's the king or maybe he's like really influential. Like, like our current administration spouses.
Oh my.
No tea, no shade, but you can see this one is kind of checked out. It's giving happy go lucky. Oh,
Well, I
and
think it's less they're in the relationship, they were left,
oh
right?
no, she's saying like literally like this relationship's not great. I just fake it so well. No, isn't the lyrics about that?
No, I thought the verses are like, "You left me."
Oh,
Like, I
she's
never
acting
saw
like
it coming. Um,
I thought that
and now
was
I'm
the
over
lyrics.
the surprise, I'm wearing this disguise.
Oh, okay, my bad. I read that wrong. My bad, y'all. But still, I think the joke was this joke still went. Guys, I am the quote unquote I'm the comedian of the pair of us. Chris is also funny, but my go-to is to make you guys laugh. So don't take any grain of salt. Grain of salt. I don't care what you did. Okay. The bridge though is dramatic AF. Okay. I
Mm,
appreciate that though, because the song does sound very happy, happy, jolly, jolly, happy, happy. Um, but I don't dislike the switch up, you know?
yeah.
I do appreciate it. So I feel like "Hmm, we like her, but not
Yeah.
so much. It's okay. It's weird. I have a go love hate with this one.
I like it. Like, I think
Mm,
it's a good album track.
okay.
It's not as good as any of the singles, is kind of where I'm at. However, again,
Mm,
thinking about this album as a transition album,
yes.
them branching out and getting some of these writers,
Uh-huh.
match some of their contemporaries a bit more,
Uh-huh.
makes sense, I think.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, it's still kind of bubblegummy, but there is a coolness there that Pete Waterman did not have in his production, right?
Ooh.
Um, yeah, I have a big note about Faye here
Mm.
as well. It's so interesting because this song and the next song, I think it's like mostly the same team.
Yes, it
And
is.
clearly they preferred Faye and Lisa's
Mhm.
voices
Mhm.
to Claire and H. Like
Mhm.
H is like missing from both songs.
Yeah, I see it.
Even Lee gets a little
It's a
bit.
moment.
You
Yeah.
got him vocoder these like low, happy go lucky like moments, these little talky, breathy moments here,
Yeah, yeah.
which I think is interesting. And Lisa's actually the one leading the chorus, which is interesting. Like it's just a very different choice than
Yes.
what Pete used to do. So it's just interesting to hear.
Huh.
And yeah, actually, there's one lyric that you didn't call out that I find that I kind of love. The "a smile's a frown turned upside down." That was
That's
always the most memorable lyric for me for some reason. I'm like, oh my god, that's so sad.
oh my god, that's miserable. Like turn that frown upside down. No, turn the smile upside what is it? Turn the frown wait, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Turn that frown upside down. Not me sitting there trying to meta the meta line. My bad, sorry.
But yeah, like I don't again, I think it's like fine. Like, but
Yes,
as an album track, I enjoy it. Like I would never skip this if it came on.
I would. 7.5.
I'll go an 8.
Oh my god. Hmm. Up next we have Boo. Boo. The song's called Buzz, y'all. What do y'all expect? It's Buzz. And it was done by Mark Mueller, Andy Goldmark, and Rip Rock and Alex G. This is where my digital get down note
Yeah.
came from. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I get a buzz off you. Just because I do.
I think the zipping and the zapping synths, there was buzzing, like a literal buzzing, like the beehive is buzzing. It was giving digital club pop. And I think because this has more of like a R&B swing, or at the very least, like a groove. I jive with
Yes.
it a little bit more. I do jive with this nicely. It feels like the response to Digital Get Down, like where the girl checked her email while she was out with friends. Or maybe like before she went out and was like, oh my God. Like shout out to NSYNC. I love the No Strings Attached album. Did we review that? Y'all
We
should watch
did.
our reviews too. Listen, one thing about pop and our show, we'll never run out of topics. So if you're like, did you do that album yet? If we did, go check it out. If we did it, leave a comment.
Yeah.
But yes, I think Lisa's light voice is perfect for the production. The melody and the structure is very familiar to me. I feel like it sounds like one of those like pop divas that we love so much, like one of their solo tracks. The hook delivery is playful and sticky, the buzz. Like the stuttering phrasing is used like an instrument essentially. It's a track where the mouth feel of the words matters as much as the meaning. Because like let's be real here, like Buzz as a track title,
Yeah.
what's happening? And it was used to kind of give you again the mouth feel, like the like come on, like you know? Like I
Uh-huh.
see your face kind of you go ahead. Buzz.
Well, here's the thing. It's just making me laugh because I remember just loving this song. Remember, I was like 10 years old when this song came out.
Stop.
So,
So
like,
cute.
I just thought it was fun to sing along to with the stuttering,
Oh my
you
god, it's
know?
so cute. I've only seen one picture of you when you were a kid. I think you were playing like an instrument or something. And
Mm-mm.
it just stays in my head. I just think little Chris just sitting there. I know what I want to be when I grow up. Like it was just singing, performing. It was so cute. But yes, I agree. And did you sing the little Chris also sing like the bridge part with the little
Lee's
metallic voice? Yeah.
Lee's little rap. I think I did.
That's so fun. I love that they have that going on because the song already sounds really digital. Go an extra step, go that extra mile, and make it sound like a
Yes.
robot is making her, is turning her on. Like,
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Yeah, I kind of have similar notes to you. This one's a bit funkier. There's a bounce to it, which I
Mhm.
appreciate. And again, very similar vocal distribution, like I mentioned, to the last
Mhm.
song. You got Faye on the verses, you got Lisa leading the choruses and getting some little post-chorus ad libs. And
Yeah.
then Lee, yeah, he's got that little rap verse. He also has the little call and response situation in the chorus too. Buzz off you. I love it so much. And then
I'm
shout out
so
to
glad
Lisa.
you're
Wait, what?
here. I
What were
sound
you
so
gonna
glad you're here because Buzz, I can't do it. Like, you can do it. I'm so glad.
say? And then actually
Sorry.
Lisa gets the final chorus ad libs and she sounds great. Yeah. It's so
Congrats, Lisa.
interesting. Like, yeah, I guess maybe Claire and H were just fully missing from these sessions or something. Or these Swedish people were just like, no.
Too much, too much soul, yeah. We need pop
Oh
vocal,
my
yeah.
god.
You know what? In my defense, when people think about like a Black American, they go yo yo yo. So, well, you know.
Fair, fair, fair. But yeah, I think this one's good.
Mhm.
It's a fun title track. Again, I just remember just loving singing along to it just because I thought it was fun to sing.
It's so funny. I love the
But I
singing.
feel about it the same way that I do with maybe the last song, and that it's not as good as the singles.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
But I do like it a little bit more than the previous track. So this was an 8 for me.
Okay, I'll do an 8 as well.
Yes.
Okay, now we're on to Here and Now,
Fair enough.
done by Ali Thompson, Andreas Carlson, and Quiz and La Rossi. And this was released as a double A-side single with You'll Be Sorry, which, as we noted before, peaked at number 4 in the UK singles chart, but this song was remixed for the single release. We have the Sound Trade mix.
Here and now, I wanna be the one for
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? As much as I am terrible at whatever accent that was, Swedish and pop music, the Scandinavian sound is great.
Yeah.
Okay, like can't deny that.
Mm.
It sounds like Swedish pop. The beat is tight. The chorus is expansive for the emotional lift presented via harmonies, and the guitar synths are strong. And it acts as their own hook. I think that's so important. Like, there's so many like pop songs that is a copy the Max Martin kind of like Swedish pop thing. There's like a guitar sound that we can all pick up on. And I feel like the vocal delivery here is so much better than the one on It's the Way You Make Me Feel. I don't hate it, but again, you don't have to be like, baby, let's to make it sound like a pop song. You don't have to do that.
Fair.
You know? And I feel like the vocal distribution of this track is balanced, and even Lee has a moment in the pre-hook and other spaces, and he sounds good. Is he
Yeah.
like a vocalist? Is he a singer? No, but he's there. He's getting a cut of the pie too. Give him a good piece of pie. Like, what is happening? So yeah, I do appreciate this song a lot. I love the energy in this one. Like, oh my God, I love this one a lot.
Mm. Yeah, I really like this one as well. I do remember when the album came out,
Mhm.
a lot of people were like this has to be a single. Like, it was such a clear highlight from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And, we mentioned the US release that happened in July 2001. There was one song that we'll talk about in the bonus track section that I think was people, please remind me, Steps fans, like, no single was actually released in the US properly from this album. I think the album was just
No.
put out, like, randomly
Wow.
from what I remember, but that random song, Mars and Venus,
Ugh.
there was, like, a promo CD for it, so I think there was plans to release that single. Anyway, all this to say, Here and Now, I think, should have been the final US attempt.
Maybe,
I
yeah.
think it would have actually had a decent chance if they got to promote it properly. Their US promotions, I think, I feel like the plan just wasn't
Flushed out.
there for
Yeah.
them. They got to open for Britney, which is great,
Yes.
and I think they had a Disney Channel concert. But yeah, I feel like if they had one more chance, I would have tried this one just to see, because it has that Max Martin-esque
Yes.
Swedish type of quality that was charting everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, the chorus is quite anthemic. It's catchy. It's super full with all the harmonies. And yeah, I have a note here about the vocal distribution as well. I will say it always has annoyed me that Claire is layered on top of Lee in his pre-chorus. I don't think they needed to do that. He could have held that down on his
I was
own.
gonna say, like, he can't do it on his own.
He's got it. They didn't need to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, leave him
Um,
alone.
But yeah, I love the remix for the single. Like, this is a great example of why people were doing single versions, because the single version has so much more energy. It's
Yes.
slicker, it's more polished, and of course, the most important change, Claire's big note. All the
Yes.
music drops out. She
Yeah.
gets to belt her face off before the final chorus kicks in.
Yes.
So
There for you, here and now. Here and now.
That does not happen.
in the
music
album
video,
version.
that's literally in the version, yeah, but in the music video, I was literally sitting there like having Claire spin in this choreography while she's belting is wild. Let her just like, I know it's lip synced, but the
Yeah.
fact that she's I'm like, why is she like, she spun once. I don't know why I did it twice, but like I was like, guys, let us have our moment. Like the world stops when she sings.
Speaking of the dance routine, though, that's actually my favorite part of the dance routine. The
Well,
hand slap into the spin.
yes, I love it. Like
Love
she didn't have to
that.
sit there and go, like she was First-
Oh man, so we talked about the You'll Be Sorry video, but this
Yes.
was actually the prequel to it, because they have to get to the lotus flower
right.
UFO. So what do you think of this whole hedge maze on
Oh.
an alien planet situation?
I liked it.
Oh, oh,
I'm
are you
prepared, y'all.
are
I'm
you
prepared.
pretending to lean against a fake wall
Yeah, with the flowers popping
with
up.
flowers popping up?
Yeah, y'all. Oh yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
They didn't rely so heavily on so much CGI. I mean, that's a lie. They did. I was trying to be nice. That was so much CGI. The maze, the wall, the dance space that they were dancing on. Everything was just like, let's superimpose these kids in there. But no, I don't mind it too much. I do like the video. It reminded me of the video game. And I think my only biggest qualm about the two like pair videos is that the costuming does not fit the color scheme of the music video. Like whoever did it, like the colors aren't complementary.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they have to be dressed up like in shades of blue where they look like flight attendants, but like the colors didn't match. Like you see how like I'm not matching right now and how it's irritating the crap out of me. Like that's how I feel about that video. Like red and green don't go, but the blonde. See, hello.
Yeah, I think they tried to make them look cooler, but the colors just didn't pop.
That's what it is. Exactly. It wasn't done
Yeah.
like that's my only like biggest like quote unquote gripe about it. But aside from that, I do appreciate it. I can understand it was like 20 something years ago. Like if I would have watched
Yeah.
it as a kid, I'd probably been like,
Yeah,
"Eh,
I did love the music video as a kid.
you
However,
know?"
watching it now, I think the only thing that really threw me off was because you get to see the map in the beginning,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh god, that map.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they on a planet with like 6 different terrains? Like it definitely looked like a video game where it's
different
like
biomes.
now you're on that in the snowy mountains, and then you literally just like walk a step over, and then you're in the desert, and then you're like in a city, and then you're in, and then the way they had it for their solo shots, each scene behind them in the little window was a different
Different biome.
part of the land. Yeah, and I was like, that's overthought. They didn't need to do that.
You know, I feel like people in 2000 were just so hopeful for the future. I feel like I'm gonna let y'all know now. Transmission from the future. It don't look like that.
Maybe another
Dynamic.
25 years. I don't know. I think more.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for the. It'd be like Zootopia. That's what it looked like. That's what I was trying to say. It looked like Zootopia with the different.
Oh, with the different terrains. Yes, you're right. Oh my god. Yes, I think in terms of performance, I love the dance routine. It's
Oh my God,
very
yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah.
And they've had some great versions throughout the years. They actually opened the Ultimate tour with it, where they come out of the hyperbaric chambers. Very dramatic opening that leads straight into You'll Be Sorry as well, actually, with that tour. We got that fun version that Steve did that
Yeah.
started the encore on the What the Future Holds
Oh my
tour.
God. Yes.
Yeah.
With
So
scared of the
this has had some great moments.
I love scared of the dark. Anything that's scared of the dark, like attached to it, I'm like, it's good. Like
Yes.
it's a pile of crap. It's still good. Like I still care. I love scared of the
We
dark.
haven't even reviewed that album yet. We haven't done Party on the Dance Floor.
Oh, is that the reunion one, right?
It is.
Oh my God. Was this album the one before they broke up?
Buzzz.
Yes.
So they did the greatest hits first.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like brand new music.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we waited a long time for
Oh.
then the Ultimate Collection.
Oh,
And then we had the Christmas album or the winter album.
yeah.
And then we waited a long time again before we finally got to Tears on the Dance Floor. Sorry, guys, not Party on the Dance Floor. Tears on the Dance Floor.
Oh,
Yes.
Crying in the Club. You can't forget that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we didn't say our ratings, but mine's a 10. I like the song.
Mine's definitely a 10. I love Here and Now.
But do you see why I didn't give It's Way You Make Me Feel a 10? You know?
Yeah, but I'm biased. I love It's the Way You Make Me Feel. Oh, also, we didn't shout out Here and Now is also the name of their musical.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Which, of
So-
course, I did go see.
Lucky.
Yeah.
It's okay. All right, y'all. Moving right along to Paradise Lost. This was done by Mark Toppin, Carl Twig, and Pete Waterman. And this song was included in the set list of the Party on the Dance Floor tour. And this is where the Party on the Dance Floor miss switch happened. That's
Yes.
why. He knows his stuff, y'all. Okay. I'm fine.
Paradise lost is a place without you in the shadow.
Okay, so this one, all I could think was Ace of Base, right?
Yeah, a
Because-
lot of reviews said that back in the day as well.
Yeah, I mean, like it's tough to avoid that like reggae influence. It created a distinct bounce, and then you have this really deep, this really thick kind of cry voice that was going on. Oh, that she wants another baby. I can't really say like Ace of Base's music. Y'all can come from me if you want. Like maybe I like Never Gonna Say I'm Sorry, but like I'm not really listening to Ace of Base. I don't go, oh my God,
Mm.
I have to listen to Ace of Base. Even when they did it in Pitch Perfect, I don't like Pitch Perfect. Come at me. We can come at me. I have my reasons, but I don't.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I don't really care for it. So when I heard I saw the signs, I was like, get me out of here, bruh. You know what I'm saying? No offense to anyone. I'm not saying anyone's not talented, but I just don't care for Ace of Base's sound.
Okay,
That's
so you
what I-
don't like the song.
Nope. The song is okay. No, I'm joking. But that it's okay. The song is okay, and I think it was just like. I like where it was trying to go in terms of like Paradise Lost and like the other little bit of influence that was in there. I don't want to say it was like completely like a reggae Ace of Base moment, but something.
Yeah.
But yes, there's a certain culture trying to peek its way through, and I appreciate that. It's not just like Latin pop. There's something there. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I know what it is, y'all. But like the whole thing is, at least they try to not be so like derivative, and that's why I appreciate the song. But honestly, I don't know if I have anything really like distinct to really say, except gorgeous gowns. Faye and Claire can sing their faces off. Gorgeous gowns, like like it's just not
Sure.
not my favorite. But
Yeah, even your devil horns agree with you because they are fall.
honey, they pad.
Yeah, I think my first note is also the Ace of Base comparison.
Hmm.
Although I think I try to like look through some of like old reviews and stuff. I think this song is actually quite divisive. Either you love it I think, or you're like not a fan. Like it's like one of those.
Oh, so us.
But I think that's aligned with the Ace of Base comparison, actually, because I think Ace of
Ooh,
Base is quite divisive, like kind of
they
what
are.
you were saying.
Yeah.
Um,
No offense.
but I do think overall the song is actually quite well regarded among the Steps fans, and I think that's
Mhm.
actually why they included it as in that medley in the Party on the Dance Floor tour.
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually like this one. I do think it's a strong track for what it is.
Okay, yeah.
It is giving, more drama. And this whole concept of like, I don't know, it's giving Mamma Mia a bit as well.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Like
You're
this,
helping
you're on
me.
a tropical island, you're like reminiscing about this fling, and then the lyrics are so picturesque with like the caravan and the
Oh, yeah.
winds and the desert, you know,
Yes. Sorry that
which I kind of love. It's like very poetic, like walking alone on the sand.
the way you
Wish
say
you
it.
were here again. Like again, it's like this long ass again.
You were
Um,
selling this for me, right? You're really selling it. No,
and then
but
the choruses, yes, Claire and Faye sound so good. They're so pensive.
Mhm.
And then again, you get that big harmonized chorus as well.
Yeah.
Um, and Claire, I think Claire's vocals sometimes
Mhm.
she makes a song go up a couple
Yes.
a couple notches in the score.
Yes.
Because her just belting that chorus.
I mean, if I could detach my jaw from my face like her and Kelly, I would. I can't. Her technique is amazing. Like
Yeah.
you, y'all know what I'm talking about. You guys have seen Claire. Even Kelly.
Yes.
The tongue is flat. That jaw is dropping. Her eyes are like this. Like all the it's like a part of the brain shut off just so all the energy that can go toward the voice, and it sounds like we have to start the city. We know. It's like it's amazing. Like I wish I
But
had
I
that.
remember, like, I mean, that performance, them singing that chorus live, she
Yeah,
kills it. Like,
she's
I'm like,
amazing.
this song is high.
Yeah. Again, shut off the main power grid and just
Yeah.
I wish,
Um,
I wish, I wish.
yeah. But no, I like this song.
Okay, you
Yeah,
sold
so
it, you
I'll give
sold
it a
it.
9.
Oh, okay, you don't sell that much. Okay, it's an 8. I'll keep it an 8.
Okay, let's move on to Turnaround, done by Graham Stack, Oscar Paul, Michael Garvin, and Mr. Lee Latchford-Evans, and this was also performed on the Steps into Christmas tour, the lost Steps into Christmas tour.
Yes, Mr. Lee Latchford-Evans. He has aged so well. Like, I mean, I'm real with you. Younger him, I'm like, okay, whatever. Him now.
Yes.
I like this one. It's a little unexpected for him to be not to be able to write a song, but I think when you're surrounded by people who are always singing and you're just the face of the group, your confidence might be affected. Or maybe you feel like I can't sing or something. I don't know what that man was going through. I'm just saying. After a while, it's like, I want to contribute. And he contributed. Contributed. Ooh, Lord Jesus. He contributed. So
Mhm.
I think I appreciate the whole like devotion language that borders on cliche. But again, a man who yearns, the man who earns. Turn around, turn around. Yeah, I might still walk away. But if you say it enough times, I might turn around and tell you to shut up. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
he said this time you won't walk away.
Oh, I'm running now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah.
I'm gonna find you.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how that spoken verse starts.
You know what? You're so right. But yeah, I think the whole like Spanish guitarra flavor, um, it's nice. I don't hate it. It added a different kind of flavor, some sabor to our
Mm,
Euro pop. Um, I could totally see like it getting lopped in with like some, waiting for tonight. But I think Waiting for Tonight is an amazing song. I mean, like when I think about like the Latin Euro pop thing, like regardless of how you feel about JLo's Ways, whoever wrote that song wrote the F out of it. So like when I think of Euro pop, dance, Latin influences, I'm like Waiting for
yeah,
Tonight is like peak for me, right? So I'm
yeah,
not mad at this. I will
yeah.
say that it is, you know, it's okay. It's like a boy band adjacent emotional roller coaster ride inside of a co-ed group. I'm not mad at that though. We do appreciate the men's perspective. So We do because like when the girls come and add little extra harmonies at the end. It's
Yeah, but Faye sings almost more than Lee does. She gets the whole second verse. She gets the bridge.
No, I know, but the whole think about I mean, it's hard with this group, right? Because it's like they're all trying to sing like from their own POV. But I'm thinking think about a boy group singing this song. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's kind of turn around, like I'm not letting
Yeah.
you go. But I guess it's less kind of creepy when a woman sings it. So I take back what I said. Hmm. No, hang on. You're right. I take it back. I take
Oh
it
man,
back.
it is refreshing to hear Lee lead a verse, and so prominent in the chorus as well. He doesn't have as dynamic a voice that H has, but he does have a good tone
Mm-hmm.
for this type of song. So it is nice to hear him here.
Yes.
And he understood the brief. They needed one more kind of pure Euro dance pop track just to flesh out the album. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and this kind of totally fits the bill. The chorus is simple, catchy. I will say this was one that I think back in the day I didn't think that much about it. Actually, listening to it more as I've gotten older, I actually appreciate it more.
Mm.
Again, I don't think it's like the most groundbreaking song ever, but I think it's a
What?
solid album track, and I would say it's better than some of the other solo tracks in here.
Ooh. Yes, I agree. And I think maybe because I do like the whole like Euro dance, Latin pop guitarra
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah, I would say though,
Mm.
if Claire did some big ad libs over the final chorus,
You didn't like her like one little harmony?
is that even her? That sounds like
In
Faye.
verse Bay. It is.
Yeah, H gets some ad libs though, so at least he got in the studio for this.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
happened to the Spanish, y'all? Y'all didn't want to say something, pienso que te quiero. You know?
Mm.
Like las cosas que te haría. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the
Ooh,
things I would do to you. That's
ooh,
nasty. I have that in my song. That's why I said it. But
nice. So what do you rate this one?
I give this one. Oh, not to zoom in. I'll give this one an 8.
Okay, I will match the 8.
I'll give this one an 8. All right. Up next is Wouldn't Hurt So Bad, and this was done by Andy Goldmark, Mark Mueller, and Jimmy Brawlower.
And it wouldn't hurt so bad if it didn't
Okay.
Ooh.
So I feel like every Steps album
Okay.
that we've heard so far, not count like from the pre-comeback era,
Yes.
they always love to end the album with these like really dramatic ballads.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it's
Like
just
miserable.
very interesting. This is a Faye and Lisa duet. So again, Claire in general,
Got shots
not
with
as much in this album,
it. Yeah.
which is very interesting, right?
We should ask her. We should y'all tag her on our post so we can get the questions, get the answers to our
Get the
questions.
tea.
Right,
Yes.
right.
I'm not mad at it, right? Like Lisa and Faye
Yes.
sound great. Again, Lisa doing those verses, very sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Faye is powerful and commanding in those choruses.
Yes.
However,
However.
we get that key change at the end,
Oh yes.
which sounds like it was pitched. Am I right?
Um, it sounds like something going on, yeah.
Because it's very nasally
Yeah.
and squeaky. And I
Oh.
know Faye wouldn't sound like that. So
Yeah,
it feels like
no,
they
but-
made the decision to do a key change after the fact of being in the studio. Anyway,
Mm,
imagine Claire taking over the choruses for that final key change.
yeah, then it would
And
make
then
more sense.
Faye doing all those crazy ad libs over it, and that would have been a true climax.
You know what? It's starting to look a little suspicious because why couldn't y'all get Claire to do it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hmm.
Huh?
But yeah, I think melodically the song's not bad.
No.
Like I think it's a pretty melody.
Mm-hmm.
And production-wise, very typical pop ballad
Yes.
production. You get the twangy kind of electric guitar. You got the classic drum pattern.
Mm-hmm.
This time it's kind of just session singers, I think, in those BGVs.
Such a
But lyrically,
it's okay.
not my favorite. So we're back to that situation of you liking someone else while you're in another relationship.
Jesus.
But this whole framing of it wouldn't hurt so bad if it didn't feel so good, and like, I don't love I don't love that.
Yeah. Because my thing is, listen, if we together and you don't, just break up with me, please. Just
Yeah.
break. Don't embarrass me. Don't do it. Just break up with me, please. You know.
Yeah.
But yes, I will say that the lyrical content is like a little bit more grittier, like slightly, nothing crazy, but like slightly grittier because of the content. Let me confess something messy. It's a strong choice late in the album in terms of thematic elements because it's not just sad; it's complicated. I'm thinking about cheating on my lover, but I'm going to dead the situation before things get dirty and messy, even more complicated. It's funky and it feels like the arms sway and less like a glitter confetti cannon. Like, that part of the concert where we just swing. That's what it feels like. And I think that's listen, all the other songs have been like these glitter confetti cannons,
Sure.
This is a kind of like the mhm
Yes.
moment. Uh, and I think that's because it kind of sounds like an All Saints song. And before anyone's like, I don't hear it. Why are you comparing? Fine, I won't say that. It's not a bad thing, but I think it has that swing of R&B without actually being complete R&B. I mean, if you want a true example of what this song could have done, listen to Lately by Divine. It literally has the same slow swing. And it also and has like a little bit like a little bit gospel organ moment, which is really hot in the UK. As you and I both know, they love a good, I like this
They
moment
do.
and we're singing like the choir. So like I think if you want to hear an example of what this song could have sounded like, Lately by Divine. That being said, there are parts of the concerts where I'm wondering why they put this song on the set list. And I feel like if this song was in any concert set list, and if it was, I do apologize, I probably would be like, let me go to the bathroom real quick. I don't know. But
I don't think so.
yeah,
Also, this song, from my understanding, it's only on the standard edition of the UK version, and I think
great.
it bizarrely is on the US version as well. But for a lot of the other countries, it was a bonus track.
Interesting. I mean, I guess for America, it's like, it sounds like R&B.
Can I just say the US track list is bizarre, the songs that they chose. However, they do open the album with Buzzz, which I'm not mad at.
Okay. Yeah. See, tell you, it's the whole R&B thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to Wouldn't Hurt So Bad. I'd give this a 6.
My God. I'll match you.
Okay, so we're at the final track of the standard album. We
Mm,
have If You Believe by
yeah.
Jasper M, Jan Pulsford, Cyndi Lauper, Chris Porter, and Miss Faye Tozer. And Faye performed this actually twice. She did it solo on the Steps Into Christmas tour, but she also remixed the track for the Gold Greatest Hits tour.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe in me.
Honey,
Yeah.
she is all over this track. It definitely has finale energy. It's warm and open and encouraging. And I think that's the whole thing. It's meant to be like this big moment of like, you know, love can work. Love will make a way. And I appreciate that.
Mhm.
It definitely feels like a final curtain call. I'm not sure if it's my favorite curtain call. But again, it's like, everyone's singing together, we're all front and center. Um, the lyrics are about like not wanting to disappoint people with the choices I've made. I appreciate that. It does feel really cinematic in the latter half of the song.
Yeah.
And what I appreciate about this song is that throughout the whole album actually, is that the women in this group can actually sing. Now
Oh,
there are
yeah.
many groups where you have just women and only one of them singing for real. Okay.
True.
But I think everyone kind of holds it down their own way. Lisa can give you something. Faye holds it down. Claire, we all know she can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we all have something we can do, but none of the girls are a black hole. I appreciate that. Has Faye done musicals before?
She does it now.
Okay, yeah, because I can totally hear, especially when her choices in not saying me, because of the way her mouth might be held, as opposed to saying, do you believe in me? I was like, go ahead, May. Go ahead, May.
Yeah.
And it go back to dreams, May. I said, girl, that don't rhyme, but I know what you're trying to say. You know? So I do appreciate, because I listen to her voice, I'm like, it's giving pure pop vocal, but I feel like she can give me, something.
Mhm.
with the vamping and the dancing and the, hands out stretched and act ones and act twos.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate the live performance of this a little bit more, I think. The
The
live performance
remix.
yeah, the remix saves the song for me.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yes. Oh my
Bum,
god.
bum, bum.
Yeah.
I love that performance actually. With her like on this like scaffolding situation.
Yeah, and the dancing, and the
Yeah.
the body roll that
She
sends me.
kills it. She
She
kills
does.
it.
She does.
Okay, so the album version, I mean, it totally sounds like Cyndi Lauper. I
Yeah.
tried to look up like if there was a story behind this. Like, did they actually have a session together, or was this like a
Mm,
Cyndi original that kind of got passed around or something?
right.
Um, yeah, I think Faye sounds amazing.
She does.
The production is definitely giving 80s ballad with that like ethereal guitar and like the synths and everything.
Mhm.
And yeah, she builds the song up really well.
Yeah.
Like each chorus like really grows and her full belt is just very satisfying. Um, but yeah, again, I feel like I say the same thing about these like final ballads on these first 3 Steps albums.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really belong.
No.
It's just such an outlier. The
Yeah.
remix makes it a bit more accessible
Yes,
for
but
sure.
it's not like, "Wow." It just feels like we gotta prove that we can actually sing. We know y'all can sing.
Yeah,
We
like your songs are hard.
Yeah. No one's singing that but y'all.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's cool that she has like a Cyndi Lauper
Credit. Yeah.
co-written track. Yeah. Um, but I much prefer Faye's solos track from the last album.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dun,
Yeah.
dun,
Yeah. So I'll give this one a 7.
That's valid. I'm trying to think about the remix. Okay, I can match you here. I can match you here because I don't know if I like love the song, but I don't dislike it as much as the previous one. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that is the end of the standard UK track listing
Yeah.
of Buzzz, the Third Steps album. There are some bonus tracks like Human Touch, like Mars and Venus, like
Oh
Too
yeah.
Busy Thinking About My Baby. So if you want to hear us talk about those, join
Yeah.
us on Patreon at patreon.com/CCTV Pops. But until then, let's do our cut or keep.
Yes, and if you are new here, my horn hates
It's
this.
becoming a cow ear.
It oh. It is. Hang on. Look at him. And if you are new here, cut or keep is where we cut a song that does not need to be on the album, and keep is when we keep one song that will represent the whole album. It is difficult, but again, it's subjective. So if you have one, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
below. And don't get mad if we cut your favorite song. Sorry.
Yes.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay. What song would you cut? Because I feel like I know. I feel like I know. I feel like
It
I
has
have
to
it.
be Wouldn't Hurt So Bad. It
Mm.
feels wrong to cut any of the solo tracks, it feels like.
That's valid. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I would cut Claire's solo track.
Mm.
She deserves a better song. Period. For me,
Ooh.
like
We
I
do
would.
get a second attempt for one of the
Yes.
B-sides, so we'll see what you think about that one.
Yeah. So I'm just
Um,
like, I would cut that. Sorry, guys.
okay. And for a keep?
Ooh, honey. Oh, okay. Hang on. I thought I had my keep in my head, but now I feel like it's just so obvious because it's a single. I'm trying not to pick a single,
What
y'all.
would your keep be for single?
Summer of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think between that one, oh, Stomp and Here and Now are both here too, though, so that's hard for me.
Oh, okay. Hang
Um,
on.
but I get your choice for sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think out of the album tracks, Buzzz.
Ooh, what's the fun one? Okay, yeah, little Chris is singing and is very happy. I would see Here and Now's another one. I like the Swedish pop sound, so it's like they're already singles. I mean, like, it is what it
Yeah.
is. So yeah.
All right, so overall thoughts. I will say with this album,
Mm.
I think it is not usually a favorite for the fans.
Why y'all don't like it? Why y'all don't like it? I thought y'all was Stats fan. Why y'all don't like it?
Well, for me, I think it, like I've been saying throughout this review, it's very clearly a transitional album.
Oh yeah,
Like, I think the single run is super strong.
Mm-hmm.
All of the singles on this album are awesome for me.
Yeah.
The album tracks are okay, right? The self-written tracks are okay.
Yes.
So, like, this was kind of their opportunity to branch out from Pete Waterman, attempt to mature their sound,
Mhm.
but they didn't fully know where they wanted to
Oh,
go. And then,
yeah.
we do have a couple new tracks on the Gold Greatest Hits tour that we'll definitely talk about later on, where I think that it feels like they're actually starting to find it a bit more, but then of course then they split,
Yes.
right? So to me, this does feel like a step, as pun intended, a step towards what they wanted to become as they got older, but it's not like fully there.
Yeah. How old were they? Like 20s?
Yeah, like I think it transitioning to the mid-20s.
Yeah. Yeah. You're at the age when you kind of want to get out too. Like it's just like, um,
That too.
like you're just like,
Yeah,
how long have we been doing this? Okay. Like
right. So like it's not the super cheesy bubblegum thing that we got with the first two albums.
yeah.
Um and yeah, you can tell they're trying to get out a little bit from that while still not alienating their fans, right? So
Yeah.
so yeah, I think I kind of get why people think it's not their best album.
Mhm,
Um
mhm.
but I enjoyed the listen.
You know what? Yeah, I remember playing this when I was exercising. I was like, okay, this is good, good pulsating beats and stuff. And I think what makes Buzz stick, even if it doesn't stick for many people, isn't just the singles, it's the emotional sequences. You got Disco Rush, Romantic Defiance, Processing a Breakup, Smile Through It persona kind of songs, and then, reflective emotions and things like that. So I think it's good in terms of its like emotional arc, if you
Yeah.
will. Um, Even though the ending feels a little bit of a letdown, but it's inspirational. It's an inspirational exit. It's a big note at the end. It isn't like, we're breaking up. It's like if you want this to work, we can make it work, baby.
Mm.
So yeah, I think that I appreciate how well they balance depressing and dance. Like I think that's really
It's so funny you talk about the end of the album. Even the US version, which has a completely different track list, they
oh,
end with "Hand on Your Heart." Like I feel
Jesus.
like that was just a thing. I guess the A&Rs back then, they were like, "We must end with a ballad."
Oh my god, old men need to go somewhere with their old ballads and stuff. Man, we wanna shake our butts. What are you doing? All right, y'all.
Okay, so what's your final rating for this album?
Ooh, not gonna lie, my scores were a little bit low, like this ear,
Yeah,
my little devil horn.
yeah,
So I will probably give it like maybe a 7.5. It might be an 8 because the singles are so strong, and the tens that are tens are good. So it's kind of sitting in this weird like limbo,
yeah.
So maybe fudge. Ooh, but do I like it more than the other ones? I would say yes, maybe a little bit.
Mhm.
Not the solo tracks, but the songs that were
Yeah.
singles. Oh my god. Fudge. 7.5. Screw it. I'll take my lumps. I'll take my lumps in the
Okay.
comment.
Okay. I think I will go 8 because the singles are so strong, and I
Ugh.
do think the songs like Happy Go Lucky and
Yeah.
Paradise Lost and stuff, they're good.
Yes.
So
Okay.
so I'll take it. Yeah.
You'll be my true 8. I'll just be like the maybe kind of sort of regretful 7.5 over here. If you like, I can take my lumps in the comments. Drop some lumps. That's all right, y'all. I'll accept it. Like,
Yes, everyone, give us all your thoughts on all the songs. What did we miss? What did you not agree with? What did you agree with?
yeah.
Let us know. And yeah,
Yes.
just let us know what you think of this whole era. You can,
Absolutely.
yeah. Huge shout out to our CCTV crew on Patreon: Hillary, Lily, Emily, Darius, Phoenix, Ren, George, Julianne, Jonathan, Janelle, Jasmine, Luke, and Ivana. We are so grateful to all of you. And for everyone, you can follow us everywhere at CCTV Pops. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And if you're listening on a podcast app, a follow or rating really helps us out. Until next time, that's Chantel.
That's Chris.
And we are CCTV, the Nonstop Pop Show.
I don't know. I don't know. Whoa.